Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, I am Miriam Dow. So someone left me a comment down in one of my previous videos asking me to analyze some properties in Philly, and I decided to do that this video. So we will be analyzing two videos in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So let's get right into it. Like I said, I'm committing to you guys. Today's Sunday. My kids is in the house, so I'm in my car getting this video to y'all. I hope the lighting and all that is good. All right, so the first property we are going to be looking at is 10035 Jean Street, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The zip code is 19116. This property is listed for $389,000, $900. Okay, so this property is listed for $389,900. Now this property is a duplex, so there's a 1-bedroom 1-bath and then a 2-bedroom 1-bath. Now the latest video that I actually analyzed, I purposely left out the mortgage, and someone left me a comment saying that I left out the most important part, which is the mortgage. Now the reason why some of my previous videos I used to include the mortgage, the reason why I left out the mortgage is because the mortgage is going to be different from everyone. Like, the mortgage that I'm approved for is going to be totally different from the mortgage that you're approved for. There's a lot of things that goes into play. I'm introducing programs like the NACA program, which could potentially remove your down payment altogether. I'm also talking to you about down payment assistant programs. Some of them are grants and some of them is like a loan, but if you get approved for a grant, you don't have to pay the down payment. Another thing that goes into play is your credit score. So if you have a 700 credit score or if you have a 640 credit score, the interest rate is going to come into play. It's going to be different interest rates. So that's why when I give you these properties, I want you to go and plug it in yourself. I want you to call a lender, get pre-approved. It's free to get pre-approved. It's a lot of paperwork. They want you to provide your tax returns. They'll do a credit check. They'll get your pay stubs, and then they'll tell you, okay, as of right now, it looks like you can get approved for $400,000 house. And that gives you something to work for. You take that pre-approval letter, you show it to a realtor, and you can start looking at houses. Or if you don't want to get a realtor involved, you could literally just come on MLS and see what kind of duplexes you'll get approved for and let the lender know that you're interested in a duplex. So there's a lot of things that go into play. I literally started looking at a house 1 year before I actually was able to purchase the house, because my first time looking to buy a house, I had the money, I had everything I needed, and when I was ready to pull the trigger, I had just switched to a new job, and my job was like 80% commission based. So the lender was like, I'm sorry, even though you got your credit where it needs to be, you just got a new job, so we need you at this commission based job for at least another 12 months to 2 years. So that 12 months gave me some time to make my down payment a little bit higher, save up for my down payment. And I was able to get a house, I think 11 months after that, because I made a lot of money, big bonuses that year. So anyway, let's come back to this property. I'm going to go ahead and include the mortgage because I think you guys want that information. But just go, when you have these numbers, you can plug it in yourself and know how much exactly you can get approved for. All right. So the first property is $389,900. This property was listed just 13 hours ago on Zillow. Now, for my Philly viewers, let me know if this is a good area in Philly. I'm not too familiar with the area, but it's a duplex. They said it's highly desirable. It's 3-bedroom, 2-bath, right? So what I did was I used a mortgage calculator on Zillow. Now, if you were to put 3.5% down on this property, that brings your down payment to $13,646. And then usually I add $10,000 for the closing costs. It could be more, it could be less. So your principal and interest payment will be $2,503. Taxes will come out to $286. Insurance $105. PMI $307. PMI is property mortgage insurance. This is a bill that the bank charges you as insurance. So this is like extra money that you're paying if you don't put 20% down. Like, this is money that you're just throwing out the way. This is like extra security for the bank, since they are lending you this money and you're putting down less than 20%. This is extra money that you're paying and just throwing away. And I didn't know about this until after we closed, because we didn't put 20% down when we closed on our primary residence. Now, sometimes once you hit the 20% mark in equity, I believe you can refinance out of the loan, or if you call a lender, they can remove it altogether. We've been at our primary residence for going on 7 or 8 years now, going on 8 years. So I actually recently called my FHA loan lender, and I was like, okay, we have more than 20% equity in now, so I would like to get this PMI removed. And they said since I have an FHA loan that they were unable to remove that. Like I have to refinance out of the FHA loan altogether. So that was a bummer because I'm still paying, like mine is less than the 307, but I'm still paying this money that's just going to the lender, extra money, security for that. So anyway, down payment comes out to $13,647 plus $10,000 closing costs. You're all out of pocket $23,647, right? So your property taxes is $3,431 for the year. Home insurance is $1,260 for the year. Now I went to Rent-A-Meter and I did the calculations of how much you can get for this unit. So of course, one unit is a 1 bed, 1 bath. The other unit is a 2 bed, 1 bath. I always advocate to staying in the smaller unit, so this way you can get more income from the unit that's being rented out. So if you're going to stay in the smaller unit, which is a 1 bed, 1 bath, the average rent for a 2-bedroom, 1 bath in this area is $1,576. The median is $1,600. 25th percentile is given $1,408, and the 75th percentile is given $1,745. I always go with the median. So the median of $1,600. If your mortgage is $3,201, right? The principal and insurance plus the taxes plus the insurance plus the PMI, property mortgage insurance, your mortgage will come out of to $3,201. And I put this at a 7% interest rate. It could be lower, it could be higher depending on your credit score. So minus the $1,600 rent that we get from the 2-bedroom, 1 bath, your half would be $1,601 that you will be coming out of pocket. And remember, the 3-year multifamily method that I like to do is stay in this property for 12 months. And then towards the end of that 12 months, towards like month 8, reach out to your realtor and start to look at other properties. And then you will rent out your unit to another to a tenant. Now, let's say you stay in the 2-bedroom and you only rent out the 1-bedroom. The 1-bedroom, 1 bath unit median is giving $1,305 amount that you can get for rent in this area. So if you stay in the bigger unit and you rent out the smaller unit, you'll get $1,305 towards your rent, and you would have to come out $1,896 per month. So it's either $1,896 if you stay in the bigger unit. If you stay in the smaller unit, you'll have to come out $1,601. So you're saving about $300, right, with this unit. And I was looking at the unit. This unit don't really need a lot of work. I was looking at the pictures. They had a Trump sign outside. I mean, it's not too bad. Like, let me tell you something. When you come inside, is nice. I mean, the outside is what is not really given, but when you come inside, is actually nice. Nice living room, decent kitchen. Like, you don't really need to do nothing to this first unit. Let me see. Y'all, you really don't need to do nothing to this unit. The only thing is I don't really love the curb appeal, but okay, the second unit is not as nice as the first unit. Like the second unit kitchen is not as nice, but that's an easy fix. Like you could literally switch out those cabinets. But if you go with this second unit, you give the nicer unit, you rent that out. We have to think about this as a business. We have an end goal. So you need to just think about your end goal. What am I trying to do? What am I trying to accomplish here? We are trying to accomplish financial freedom through these properties, and the best way to do it is through house hacking. I don't really love this bathroom, this pink bathroom, but these are minor fixes. Now let's go to this property that I found that I actually would love to get into my damn self. Okay, so I found this property. It's a foreclosure property. Okay, so with foreclosure properties, sometimes it can get a little iffy, or sometimes it's just like a longer process because it got to go through the bank and all this other stuff. But y'all, this is a gem. It's a triplex, and I'm about to show you the power of units. The more units you have, the easier this shit become. Because remember, we just did the numbers for that first property, right? Which is a duplex. One is a 2-bed and one is a 1-bed. And you're coming out either $1,600 or either like $1,900, depending on which unit you go. So you still coming out of pocket. All right, now let's look at this unit. This unit is 1225 North 6th Street, Philadelphia, PA, zip code 19122. This property is definitely going to need some work. Property is definitely gonna need some work. And it's 7 bedrooms. So altogether it's 3. Y'all, I'm so mad because I charged my camera and the memory card is full mid-video. Blowing minds right now. All right. So I'm really excited about this triplex because I want to show you the power of units. Power of units. But you know, we here in Jersey, like where I am, it's so hard to find these multifamilies that has more than 2 units. And then it's like they're mad expensive. This property is a triplex for $399,900. Now, they did buy this property back. I think it sold back in 2019 for $75,000. All right, so first, let's look at the property. Now, off the rip, you know that this property needs some work, okay? Just looking at this property, you know you're gonna need some work. But honestly, looking at the floors, it just needs to get refinished. You just need to call your floor guy, your hardwood guy. I would not even replace the floors. Call your hardwood guy. Like, you need to do this as like, what can I afford and what's the priority? Now, I need to replace those doors, but honestly, if you're handy, you can refinish those doors. But the floors, like, all of this is not bad at all. Look at the railing. Like, I'm gonna tell you something. These houses that were built 100 years ago are like so much stronger and like way more durable than these new construction houses, because these new construction houses is like they put in shitty materials in it. Like, have you seen any of those stories of the people buying new construction houses and it's just trash? Like, this property right here, all I would need to do was refinish the floors. So you have the hardware company come out, they buffer the floors, they sand it down, and then you could literally put the tint color that you like on these floors. I will replace the doors. I'm looking, I think this is the basement. Yeah, those floors would need work. But okay, so now let's go to look at the layout. Go look at the second picture, because I had to really figure out what the layout was, because it didn't really specify in the description. So this is 3 units. All 3 units have its separate entrance. Yeah, I'm too excited with this property. All right. At this point, hold on. Okay. All 3 units has its separate entrance. Now, the basement is for storage in your laundry. Now, this property, you will definitely need a 2OK loan, 2OK3 loan. A 2OK3 loan, a 203K loan is a FHA loan. It's a type of government insurance mortgage that allows the borrower to take out one loan for 2 purposes, for the home purchase and the home renovation. Some people are intimidated by this, but listen, no matter what, anytime you buy in a house with a loan, it's a whole bunch of paperwork. So they come, they do their inspection and all that, but I'm telling you, it's going to be worth it in the end, and I'm going to tell you why. So level 3 is 2 levels. So level 3 is that's 1 unit. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, but it's kind of like bi-level. So the bedrooms are up on the 2nd floor, and then the 1st floor is like your kitchen, right? And you could tell from this picture. Look at the picture of the map. All right. Now, level 2 is giving 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom. Level 3 is the biggest unit, and that is 1,344 square feet. Level 2 is 2-bedroom, 1-bath. That is 987 square feet. So that's 345. And then I thought level 1 was 1 bedroom, but they're saying that this is 7 bedrooms. So although I only see 1 bed picture on level 1, but it's saying that it's 7 bedrooms, and there's no bedroom in the basement. The basement is a mechanical room, so I'm guessing level 1 is 2 bedrooms, right? But level 1, 2 bedrooms, 1 bath is the smallest unit, coming at 444 square feet, and then level 2, 987 square feet, and level 3 is the biggest, right, with 1,344 square feet. Basement is your storage and your laundry. It comes with a roof deck. Can you imagine when you really deck this shit out? Okay, so I did the mortgage calculator on Zillow, right? So hold on. So your mortgage is going to come out to $3,281. Not even that far from the first property we looked at, right? Your mortgage is $3,281, and I put the same thing, 3.5% down payment. Now let's do the renter meter, right? For renter meter, a 3-bed, 2-bath, the average is $2,744 for rent that you could get for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath in this area. The median is $2,713. I always go with the median. The 25th percentile is $2,333, and the 75th percentile is $3,156. That's actually high, but I always go with the median. Times are hard right now, so the average of $27.44 and the median of $27.13 is not that far from each other. So we're gonna go with $27.13. Now your mortgage is $3,281 minus the $2,713. Out of pocket is $568. If you rent out the biggest unit, which is the 3-bed, 2-bath. If you rent out this biggest unit, out of pocket is $568. Now, the 2-bedroom, 1-bath, the unit that is 987 square feet. That property is giving you average rent of $1,647, median of $1,648, 25th percentile rent of $1,242, and the 75th percentile rent of $2,051. Like I said, we always go with the median. The median and the average is literally $1 from each other, $1 off. So the median of $1,648. Now let's say you stay in another unit and you rent out this unit. Your mortgage of $3,281, you will remove $1,648. You're going to be coming out of pocket $1,633. That's a big difference. So if you rent out the 3-bedroom, you're only coming out of pocket $568. I feel like that's doable. That's less than $200 a week that you need to save for your mortgage. Now, if you want to stay in the bigger unit and rent out this 2-bedroom bath, you coming out of pocket $1,633. Now, the level 1 unit, I only see a picture of 1 bed. So the way I calculated this is I calculated it as a 1-bedroom when I put it in rent a meter. They're saying it's 7 bedrooms. I only see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pictures of the bed in this map that they go to the map. I'm gonna put a picture of this map up so you understand what I'm looking at. I don't see any other image of a bed, but they're saying it's 7 bedrooms. So I don't know where that 7 bedroom is hidden, but for now we're gonna use 1 bedroom, 1 bath for that level 1 unit that's only 446 square feet. And that gave me a median rent amount of $1,689 for this area. So if you were to rent out that 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, your mortgage is $3,281, $1,404 from, why did I do $1,404? Oh, so the 25th percentile rent was $1,404, and since for that 2-bedroom, 1 bath, that median was $1,648. I wasn't comfortable renting this such of a small unit around the same price, because remember that 2-bedroom, 1 bath on the second level is 987 square feet, but this 1 bedroom, 1 bath or 2-bedroom, 1 bath on the first level is the smallest unit at 446 square feet, damn near half the second level. So I was not comfortable renting it out for the median price of $1,689, which is why I took the 25th percentile rent of $1,400. I feel like that's more reasonable, right? I probably would even rent it out for $1,300. Like, I would have to physically be there, but I feel like 446 square feet is small. So I did the 25th percentile of $1,404. So mortgage of $3,281 minus $1,404, out of pocket is $1,877. If you are single, you could stay in this 1 bedroom, 1 bath and rent out the other 2 units. I'm about to show you the power of the units. So let's say you stay in the 2-bedroom. You don't stay in the biggest unit and you don't stay in the smallest unit, because I know people got family, people got kids. So let's say you stay on the level 2, which is good because you are in the middle of your 2 tenants. One is downstairs, one is upstairs. Like, you could see what's going on here, what's going on. You in the middle of both of them. So let's say you rent out that. So you stay in the 2-bedroom, which is 987 square feet, is decent. And you rent out the 3-bedroom unit and the 1-bedroom unit. Again, they're saying it's 7 bedrooms. I don't know where that 7th bed is, so I'm just calling it a 1-bedroom, right? So now your mortgage is $3,281, and this could be less or higher depending on if you have a higher credit score or not. That's why I don't really be putting in the mortgage in there like that, but everyone wants to know for like imaginary purposes or whatever the case may be. So let's say you rent out that 3-bedroom. Again, that median price for the 3-bedroom is giving you $2,713. I feel like that's reasonable because that unit is 1,344 square feet, and it comes with like a roof deck, so you could like add that on to the person that's in the level 3 unit. Rent the 1-bedroom out for $1,404. And probably, I would probably, knowing me, I'll probably give it to them for like $1,200, depending on how small it is. So that is coming out to $4,117. Your mortgage is $3,281. The rent that you are accumulating from both units is $4,117. So $4,117 minus $3,281. That shit is giving you a balance of $836. These 2 units is covering your entire mortgage, and you got $836 left over. You see the power of units? Now, that first unit I showed you, that first property I showed you, which is $389,000. The only reason why this property is this small is because it needs some work. Like the price of because the first property I showed you was $389,900, and this property is $399,000. So it's literally like $10,000 more. The only reason why this property is probably this lower of amount because it's a foreclosure. It looks like someone bought it back in 2019 for $75,000. They probably are not up to date with their property taxes. Something's going on here. But y'all, imagine getting a 2OK3 loan on this property. Now the basement, it says here that the basement is for storage and laundry. You know what I would do? Because you got 2 tenants. And remember, the plan is to move out of this unit come 12 months. You know what I would do? I would put commercial laundromats. I would put a commercial washer and dryer in the basement coined. I'll make it less expensive than the outside laundromat, because at the end of the day, people love convenience. So I won't put a washer and dryer in the units because this is a business. I would put like 2 or 3 commercial size washers in the basement and 2 to 3 commercial size dryers in the basement coin. And that's another source of income. Are you dumb? Whole vending machine in the spot, and put a vending machine with Doritos, spicy Cheetos, all that in the basement. So now your tenants could literally just come down to the basement. Everyone has access to the basement. Lock off the storage side, and they could do their laundry in your basement. Don't put the washer dryer in the units. Put that shit in the basement, because sometimes these washer dryers, depending on your tenant, they go flooding your whole shit. That's why sometimes it's better to just have the washer dryer in the basement. So if it's flooded, you deal with that in the basement. Imagine your tenant flooding the washer and dryer on the 3rd floor. That shit is leaking down to the 2nd unit, leaking down to the 1st unit, leaking down to, you know how much mold and reparations and how much drywall you got to replace? That's why sometimes it's better to just have the washer and dryer, all that liquid stuff in the basement. Y'all, I am excited about this property. I'm telling you now, I might hit up my realtor. Like, I'm dead ass. But the thing is, like, I can't even think about buying a property until I'm done with this Ewing property. Oh my God, this is a steal. What? Even at this price, and you know you're going to negotiate. But even at this price, the fact that 12 months you moving out of this unit, and that 2-bedroom, how much we said you could get for the 2-bedroom? Add $1,648 to the $4,117. How much is that? Where my calculator at? Y'all, you see the power of units? And if you from Philly, you in your hood. Listen, if you from New York, you can still commute. I be seeing people take the train. Okay, you gonna have to get up earlier. But listen, are you a hustler or not? Listen, do you want it or not? Because this property done got me so damn excited. I'm going to be doing more Philly properties. And my realtor is licensed. Shout out to Layla. She's licensed both in New Jersey and Pennsylvania. Yo, you don't know how. I'm just trying to text her like, Layla, look at this property real quick. Y'all, this property got me salivating at the mouth. So 12 months come around, right? And you find another unit. Now we are adding the $4,117 that you're getting from that 3-bedroom unit and that 1-bedroom unit, or 2-bedroom, we don't know. Now add the rent that you're going to be getting from the unit that's replacing you once you move out in 12 months, which is $1,648. You're making $5,765 off of this triplex, and your mortgage is $3,281. $2,484 is what's gonna be left over. This is what I be talking about. Now that new unit that you went to go get, and if you could stick to like triplexes instead of duplexes, it's just gonna make this financial freedom plan of yours go by so much faster. Because what is the biggest What is the biggest expense that we all have? Our living expenses, either our mortgage or our rent. Imagine eliminating that. So you living in this unit for 12 months, you saving, let's say $3,000 a month on rent or mortgage, because I don't know no one that's paying like less than that. It's literally between like, yeah, $3,000 a month. Imagine saving that. How much is you saving? $3,000 a month times 12. You are saving $36,000, right? Like literally save it. We not playing no games. And then you are making money on top of it. You're making money on top of you living rent free. 12 months come around and you move to the second unit. Guess what? Now you are living, you was already living rent free the first year, but now the tenants is paying for your mortgage. They're paying for both mortgages. They paying for the old unit, and they paying for the new unit. So this is why I love this house hack. I did not discover this until after I bought my house. I am a mama of 4. It's damn near impossible for me to do it, but it's not impossible. Listen, I already have some units under my belt. I'm talking about I don't care if I had 6 kids. If I ain't had no properties under my belt yet, we gonna have to thug it out. We gonna have to thug it out because mama got a dream. It's Martin Luther King Day tomorrow. Hello. All right, y'all. That was it for this video. This video is longer than I want it to be, but thank you so much for watching. Like I said, I'm going to commit to giving you guys videos every Thursdays and Sundays, so please subscribe to the video. I see y'all subscribing, but I'm going to need y'all to subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel because the goal is to hit 4,000 subscribers by the end of January. I might or might not do a weekathon this week because we ain't got no TikTok, so I might as well. We got no TikTok good, y'all. So I might as well do a weekathon. I'm really thinking about doing a weekathon, dropping a video every day this week. Listen, if you see the video, you see the video. I'm not even going to sit here and make no promises, but I'm for damn sure going to be dropping a video on every Thursday and every Sunday. So please subscribe to the channel. The goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers by June. Like by the summertime, I need to be bragging that I got 10,000 subscribers, okay? By end of 2025, December, I need to have that plaque. I need to have $100,000 plaque. 100,000 plaque. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and remember, I am doing a giveaway, the ebook giveaway, Profitable Paradises. Follow me on Instagram. We ain't got no TikTok, so follow me on Instagram. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Send me a DM with a picture of you doing that. Share the video, and then I'll let you guys know who is the winner on January 30th. And I will send that information out. I will just send you the ebook. It's a link and it's instantly downloadable. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And tell me what other states to do. Someone asked me to do Detroit. I really want to do Georgia. So those videos will be coming up this week. But tell me what other states you guys want me to do. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.